Sorry for the lack of volume there. But here we go. Wolfart, Lauer, Allman, Pianowski, Morgan. Lauer through the middle, shot tipped up into the netting. Wolfart in for the face-off. Lauer throws to the middle, nobody's there, gets through, comes back out. Allman with the back check. Battling for the puck on the far boards there. Puck comes in the middle of Lauer. He's going to carry it in the offensive zone. Tries to go through one's legs. Shot on goal. Knocked to the side by the goalie. Puck comes all the way back out of the zone to Pianowski. He'll go across to Morgan. Morgan sends it in deep. And Allman's going to be the first one to pressure. Puck comes out high to Morgan. He keeps it in the zone. Kicks it across to Pianowski. Pianowski walking in the middle. Sends a shot in, but wide. Lauer sends it around. Morgan's going to pinch. Leave it back down for Lauer. Goes behind the net. Allman's there to battle for it. And Deerfield comes away with it. Trying to move it forward with a little bit of pressure. And the Warriors back in the defensive zone there, and Allman will grab it. He'll circle around, flips it out of the defensive zone, and Lauer, Allman go for a change. It's going to be Baichy and Merchant jumping on. Puck comes all the way around. Merchant's going to go back for it. Works it all the way around. Matthews got some open ice in front of him, moving forward, battling through a couple guys. Dangles, knocks one kid down, but he goes to the ice with him. Baichy's down there for him. Matthew gets back up, Merchant that is. Goes to the middle, shot, pad, save. Harding out there on defense, he sends it back in. Deerfield looking to go forward with it, off of a skate. Schneer with it now, Merchant. Schneer goes around one. Harding's out there with Bureau on defense right now. Bureau's got it. He'll reverse it forward to Baichy. Sends it to the middle of the ice for Schneer. He's going to settle it down, bring it back in the defensive zone. Circle around as Newberg joins him, and then Joe Pianowski jumps on the ice. Schneer bouncing forward, lost the puck. Deerfield has to go in the other direction. It's going to be Bureau coming back for it. Sends it behind to Harding. Harding's going to reverse it right back to him. Bureau settles it down behind the net, sends it forward to Pianowski. Pianowski has it on the near boards. Puck's turned over to Deerfield. Looking for a shot. Spencer grabs that and settles it down. So the Warriors do have 6D today. And looks like we're missing a couple offensive players. Rice sends that puck up, trying to catch Newberg going out, but the Deerfield D is there for it. Puck sent back in, and Rice grabs that one. He's going to send it forward to Newberg. He's in behind the D, walking in. Shot, hit up into the net. What do you call that? Hit the glass first, and then the netting. All right, Pianowski and Morgan come out behind White, Newberg, and Pianowski. Joe Pianowski battling behind the net. Sends it to the middle. That's going to exit the zone. His brother grabs that. Josh turns around, sends it right back in. Warriors give chase with Joe there first. Deerfield looking to walk in the zone, centering it. Nice little pad save there from Spencer. Sends it forward to Newberg. Newberg carrying it forward, dangling. Puck's left there, and the goalie pushes it to the side. Josh Pianowski comes forward, sends it in. Goalie stick save, and up into the netting. All right, Sproul and Rice come back out on defense. Newberg, White, and Pianowski stay out there. Joe looks to win it forward, still battling for it. They send it all the way around. Deerfield player falls down. Oh, good tip out front by Joe. Off of the right shot. Back down the middle. White blocked. Out front, coming high to Sproul. Sproul goes across to Rice. Rice sends one back towards the net, but out front. White has it. Brings it high to Sproul. Sproul walking. Shot. Oh, off the glove of the goalie. Right back down to Joe. Joe sends it across to Rice. Rice walking on the far side. Sends it in on net, but it's wide. Comes across and out to Sproul. Sproul sends it back down to Newberg. Too hard. And Deerfield's looking to stretch it out. Sproul comes back on the player. Puts on the brakes. Guys coming with him. Need to get a stick on it. Guys loose now. Good stick there by Rice to knock it away. Doesn't get to the goalie. White coming the other direction. 3 guys right there together. He's going to reverse and send it out. Joe Pinalski's got it there. Sends it across to Sproul. Sproul's going to try to get through one. He does. Trying to reverse it and come back down low. Waiting for the Warriors to come in and get centered. Guy goes for a check on Sproul. That's not going to work. Harding sends it back down and out of the play. Harding with the puck. Sends it down low. It's Michael Jaime and Allman out there giving pressure. Puck comes out to center ice to Bureau. He'll send it back in. Lauer's the first one giving chase here, and Michael Jaime's down there with him as well. Allman on the near side. They go to the far side looking for Harding. He comes back out. Bureau's there for it. Good job reversing the puck. Gets it back to Harding, and he'll dump it in the offensive zone. Puck up the middle behind the defense. Nice little pressure there by Harding. They're going to call a penalty, though. They call a hook on Harding. Warriors go on the D. Let's see here. Sorry about the time. So the Warriors will face their first penalty kill of the day at 8:45. Going to send out Morgan, Pianowski, Wolfart, and Merchant as Harding heads to the box for 2 minutes for a tripping or a hooking. Oh, Deerfield grabs it and sends it right back out of the offensive zone to the center ice. Merchant giving the initial chase. Wolfart coming up, some pressure, and then Pianowski's there and sends it forward to Merchant. Cross ice. Morgan's over there giving pressure. They bring it to the near side. Pianowski giving pressure. Back to the center. D walking down the middle. Opposite side looking for the shot. Glove save. Nothing to it. Nice save, Spencer. All right, Wolfart in for the faceoff. Deerfield wins it. D to D. Sitting down low, behind the net, trying to get in front. Good job by Morgan and Pianowski there, or Wolfart to send that out of the zone. Wolfart goes to the bench. Baichy jumps on. Merchant with the initial pressure, and Baichy will swing in there. Morgan and the pressure in the corner, sends it up to their D. Merchant giving pressure, comes cross ice. Looking to take a shot off of Spencer's stick. Same thing, looking for that same shot in the middle. Sticks aside by Morgan out front. Good job by him. Merchant up front, giving pressure. Puck's down low. Looking to get across. Another save there by Afseth. Shot, glove save. Deerfield's getting a lot of shots off on their power play, but the Warriors able to stand to the test so far. All right, he's going to send out White, Newberg, Sproul, and Rice. We're going small up front, big in the back. White battles for it, comes up to their D, down low, to the corner. Sproul's going to go for it, looking for it. He's going to send it around the opposite direction. Rice has it. He's going to pin it against the board and battle a couple guys there. Comes away with the puck himself. Comes off the glass and out of the zone. Good job by Rice. That's going to kill off the penalty. Harding's out of the box, and Pianowski jumps on the ice with Newberg and White. Puck comes forward. Sproul's got it. Leaves it there for Pianowski. Puck comes back in the Warriors' defensive zone and back around. Sproul going in for the hit there. Pushes the guy off the puck. Puck comes high to Newberg. He's got it. Pushes it forward to Pianowski. He's behind 1D. Looking for some others to come with them. Dangling shot. Save. Block. Couple shots there for the Warriors. Newberg's got the puck behind the net. Sends it around high to Rice. Rice keeps it in the zone. Pinches it back down, but Deerfield has it. Sends it out. Sproul's going to come across and put a stick on it. Comes out of the zone. Deerfield goes backwards with it. Resetting. Pianowski and Newberg giving pressure. White jumps in. Deerfield skating through. Going to come by. Rice trying to push him outside. Pad save there by Afseth. Puck goes to the corner. Off the back of the net. Out front. Now there's a shot. It's loose. Sproul blocks one on the far side. Afseth's got a save or two in there. Newberg comes away with it. Pushes it to the middle. Pianowski not offsides. But the Warriors lose the puck. Back to Morgan, cross to Pianowski. Pianowski's got some space, goes forward to Lauer. Lauer carries offensive zone, getting it deep behind the net. Looks to center it. Comes off of a stick, and Michael Hyman chases it to the opposite side. He reverses it high to Morgan. Morgan across to Pianowski. Pianowski shot. Oh, just wide. Morgan's going to get on the far side and keep it back down to Jaime. Jaime circling, pushing it lower. Ends up losing. It comes out, goes off of somebody on the bench, and that'll be a stoppage with a offensive zone face-off, I believe. All right. Pianowski tipped out front, bounces up. Shot by Pianowski there. Tipped up in the air. Almost went in, but the goalie grabbed it above him. All right, Michael Jaime in for the face-off. Deerfield comes away with it going the other direction. Morgan and Pianowski back on D, and Morgan knocks it away. Deerfield maintains possession, leaves it for a guy's shot. Pad save. Morgan kicks it out of there after the save. Allman forward to Lauer. Lauer looking to bring it in. Loses it to the corner. They send it all the way around where Josh Pianowski's at. He'll send it back down, but it's gloved by a defender. And back to Morgan. Morgan, Pianowski. Pianowski sends it forward. Lauer looking for it center ice. That's Michael Jaime getting the puck and sending it to Lauer. Lauer sending it forward to Baichy. Baichy leaving it for Morgan. Morgan shot. Glove save. All right, Harding and Bendra come out on defense, and Merchant, Baichy, and Schneer on offense. Schneer's in for the face-off. Puck goes behind the net. Merchant has it. Looking to reverse in the corner. Baichy giving some assistance down there as well. Merchant keeps the puck. Moves to the middle. Puck comes away. Deerfield sends it in. Spencer stops that shot. And Schneer comes back to help and get the puck out of the zone. Schneer bring the puck in. Puck is deflected to the far corner where Baichy goes to get it. Leaves it for Schneer behind the net. Schneer back in front. Pad save there by Bender's got the puck on the stick. Sends it down low. Glove save. All right, Sproul and Rice come back out on the defensive side. Offense stays the same. Puck's deep. Deerfield comes away with it. Bounces up. Looking to move the puck up ice. Deerfield has it. Center ice. Sproul's there. Knocks it away. That would be offsides. That is offsides. Are you kidding me? It's 100% offsides. It's going to be Schneer pushing it the other direction. Bachi knocks down. Schneer knocks it down. Merchant battling on the near boards. Comes away with it. Sends the puck to the center, but gets it right back off of a skate. Puck gets past Sproul. We got 3-on-1 going the other direction. Rice is back. Newberg chasing in. Good little save there by Aseth. Nice pressure by Newberg on the back check. All right, going to send Harding and Bendra back out there with Newberg, White, and Pianowski. Puck comes high to Deerfield. Shot over the goalie. Bendra over there pushing it forward. It's going to reverse it now. Takes it backwards. Tells the official to get out of his way. Circles back. Sends it up. Hits the official now. Spencer makes a save. We would like you to move out of the way. Spencer's like, get out of the way. Back to Bendra. He sends it behind to Harding. Harding on the far side, chips it forward. It is out of the zone. Brought to the middle, and Bender's giving chase here on the near boards. Gets it out of there. Pianowski has it, sends it to the middle, but comes right back to Bendra. He kicks it forward to White. And Deerfield comes away with it. Looking to stretch again. Newberg with a good stick, and it goes up in the netting. White, Newberg, Pianowski, and Morgan. White sends it back to Morgan. Morgan forward to Newberg. Newberg chips it, leaves it for White. Comes back to Morgan. Morgan's going to reverse it, bring it backwards, sends it across ice to Pianowski. Pianowski up the middle. Deerfield gains control, and Pianowski's there to defend. Morgan back to Pianowski. Pianowski flips it forward. It's gloved in. Shot high into the netting. Michael Jaime in for the faceoff. Wolfhard out there with him and Allman. Shot goes wide. Allman giving pressure on the other side. Puck bounces down, comes back to Morgan. He's activated, moving forward with the puck. Dumps it in, and he's going to give chase. Pianowski's back. Michael Jaime's back as well. Puck's kicked across, and Jaime's going to be there for it. Take it backwards behind the net, put on the brakes, sends it around to Wolfhard on the near side, who pinches it backwards to Pianowski. Coming around the net. Pianowski comes off the boards, leaving it for Allman. Big hit there by Jaime in the middle of the ice. Pianowski chips it back to Allman. Nobody can control the puck, but Jaime comes away with it. He's going to get it deep. Wolfhard will give chase. Puck's coming back the other direction. They're going no icing. Sproul's back on defense. Rice is with him. 27 seconds to go here. Got open space there. Rice looking to move the puck. Goes back. Deerfield, they're coming right up the middle, and there's a guy loose. Shot, good blocker save there by Spencer. Warriors giving up too many shots here in the first period. Rice, cross ice to Chenier. Chenier, they're going to call him offsides. Rice takes one, fires it down on net. No luck, though. All right, go to the second. Tied up, 0-0. All right, here we go. Second period action. Chenier, Merchant, Baichy, Morgan, and Pianowski. Puck with Pianowski as he moves forward. Dances around one offensive player and sends it deep. Actually, it's stopped at the blue line. Comes right back to Pianowski. He's looking to chip it forward, but it's knocked down. Puck is bouncing around here in the neutral zone. It comes all the way back to Morgan. Morgan kicks it forward, but off of a skate. Morgan going back for it. Puts a hit on a guy, stops him, and then sends it to the opposite side. Pianowski kicking it forward. Merchant there for Chenier comes away with it. Chenier bringing it in. He's got Merchant and Baichy with him. Chenier shot wide. Baichy getting pressure on the far side. Comes back to Pianowski. Sends it across ice to Morgan. Morgan forward to Chenier. He'll dump it in, and Baichy gives chase. Ball coming out, but Morgan knocks it down. Leaves it for Chenier. Chenier back to the middle, but it's intercepted there. Morgan tips it. Deerfield still going the other direction, and Morgan's going to chip it out in order to Merchant. Merchant's going to dump it deep, let Chenier chase. New D coming on, and Newberg jumps on offense. Puck comes back to Sproul. Sproul circles, sends it back to Rice. Rice is going to switch sides with him and go forward. Rice to Chenier. Chenier to Newberg. He tips it. It goes all the way in to the goalie, and Newberg's right there to give pressure. Looking for the stretch pass here, Deerfield is, but they lose the puck in the corner. Sorry, couldn't see that. Pianowski giving some pressure down there. And Newberg's down there now, too. White's jumping in on the action. Sproul comes forward. Puck's coming out. It's got one-on-one with Rice back on defense. White coming back to help. Shot high over the net. White takes it, reverses it, goes around one, sends it forward to Pianowski, and it's back to the Deerfield defense. Pinalski with a good hit, and they're going to call what? Okay, they're saying he's offsides. So Sproul coming forward with it, kicks it to Rice. Rice walks in the offensive zone, takes it deep. Circling the way around. He reverses it back down to Newberg. Deerfield intercepts the puck, comes forward. Sproul puts a hit on a guy instead of playing the puck. Rice is there for it, sends it across ice to White. That would be offsides. They're going to say no. Shot, save. I didn't start the clock. It's now 12:39 to go. All right, it's going to be Bendra and Harding with Lauer, Jaime. No, yeah, Jaime and Allman maybe? Yeah, Allman. The ref's trying to fix the net or the ice in front of the net. All right, Jaime in for the face-off. Puck's over in the corner. Allman battling for it. Harding's in there battling. Puck comes forward. Allman grabs it, sends it to Lauer. Lauer's got center ice. He's got two in front of him. Carries into the offensive zone. Puck's turned over to the defenseman. Comes back out to Jaime, who's back on defense. Puck comes all the way back down. They're going to wave it off as Harding goes back in the defensive zone. Chips it to Bendra. He comes off the glass to Lauer. Lauer leaves it for Jaime. The puck's turned over, and Deerfield has it. Jaime pushing to the corner, and Bendra goes in for it. He tries to push it around, but it's stopped. And that'll be Jaime coming away with it, looking to skate it forward. Looking to get it to center ice, comes back to Bendra. Bendra sends it forward, and Deerfield's going to send it right back out of the zone, up high, trying to get our scorekeeper. He's going. Neutral zone face-off. Schneer, Baichy, Merchant, Pinalski, and Morgan. Merchant battling. Puck finds its way out of there to Morgan. Morgan across to Pinalski. Pinalski forward, tipped by Schneer, and Baichy sends it in. Merchant going to the far corner, working for it. Schneer grabs it from there, sends it down low to Baichy. Baichy puts on the brakes, sends it high to Pinalski. Pinalski cross ice to Morgan. Morgan walking in, shot, glove save. Schneer in for the face-off. Pushes it forward to Baichy. Oh, it's knocked away. Deerfield has it, looking to send it out. And they do finally come away with it. They're just going to dump it and let Morgan go chase after that one. He's going to pinch it around to the other side of Pinalski. Pinalski sends it across ice to Baichy, off the boards, and the Deerfield deal has that. Deerfield's going the other direction. Right off of Morgan's shin guard. To the far corner where Merchant and Pinalski are battling for it. Merchant pushes it forward, but it's kept in by Deerfield. Pinalski turns around, sends it out. That's going to be an icing call. All right, it's me, White, Newberg, and Pianowski, with Pianowski and Morgan behind them. Nope. Reset. Bad drop. Puck comes out to Pianowski, pushes around to the near side to Morgan. Morgan kicks it forward. Newberg's there for it, leaves it for White, but it's lost, and Morgan comes through and grabs it. Morgan's going to carry in the offensive zone. Goes around one, trying to get in front. Leaves it for Pianowski. Shot. Good save there by the goalie. Nice pass by Morgan. Puck comes all the way down on net. Looking to send it out. Pianowski has it. He turns, sends it forward to White. White gives it to Pianowski. He goes around one, still got it. Leaves it for Newberg. Comes back high to Morgan. Morgan across ice to Josh Pianowski. Josh comes off a stick. Newberg with it, sends it to the middle. Pianowski and White. Oh! White just couldn't get it back on his forehand. Net was open. Morgan walking down, shot. Hits the goalie high. He's hurt. Morgan's going to come back and defend that. Pushes it away. They're looking to send it up, but Pianowski's there for it. Good pressure by this line so far. Josh Pianowski carrying it forward, goes through a couple. Keeps bringing it forward. Loses it on the far side. Deerfield sends it high into the Warrior bench, trying to kill the scorekeeper again. Good pressure there. About as wide open as we had the net. Logan just couldn't get it back on his forehand. Deerfield comes away with it going the other direction. Rice and Sproul are back. They're going to push the kid in between them. A little peanut butter jelly sandwich there. As Pianowski goes the other direction, bringing it down through the legs, loses it. Newberg's going to go to the corner of the net, is off. Joe ran into the net, so that's going to be outside the zone, I believe. Maybe not. Yeah, no, the official's pointing out. Oh. Yes, it will be out. Deerfield wins the puck. They go D to D, send it forward, tip it. Now Rice has to give chase. Left it for the guy in the middle. Shot. Good save there by Aseth. Sproul's battling for it. Puck's on his forehand, backhand. Now Rice is coming in for it. It's lost there. Sproul comes away with it, looking to go forward with it. Sends it through to Newberg. Newberg's got it, walking. Goes across ice instead of shooting. There's nobody there for it, though. Puck comes up high. Sproul gloves it down, sends it back down low. Newberg's battling for it down there. Pianowski pushing it forward, and Deerfield comes away with it. White keeps it, but outside the zone. They're going to say we're offsides. All right, new lines coming out. Lauer with Wolfhart centering. Allman on the right wing. Harding and Bendra behind him. Comes to Bendra. He backhands it. Comes forward right back to him. Then it goes cross ice to Allman. Allman carrying it in the offensive zone. Uses the official as a little helper. Comes back down to Wolfhart, but off of his stick. And Deerfield looks to exit the zone. Puck's going to come to Bendra. He has it. And he's just going to send it deep. Good job there. Lauer and Allman giving the initial pressure. Comes around. Allman stops it in the corner. Sends it back to Lauer. Lauer has it. Sends it in front, but knocked away by Deerfield. Deerfield has it. Lauer calming down. Pushes it back outside. Into the middle. Oh, off of a skate and through the crease. Allman reversing it. Sends it behind the net to Wolfhart. Wolfhart looking to come forward. Center sends it off the goalie stick out front, and Bendra's going to look to send it back down low. Allman to Lauer. Lauer back down to Allman. Allman back to Lauer. Lauer shot. Hits the goalie and goes up high. Allman has the puck. Gives it to Wolfhart. Wolfhart looking to center. Goes to the outside, goes to one knee and keeps the puck. Lauer sends it low to Allman. Good pressure by this line. Lauer come down the middle. Comes high to Bendra. Bendra's going to send it back down low to Lauer. Lauer looking for Allman on the same side. Allman circling, comes across ice to Harding. He keeps it in. He's going to knock it back down low, and Wolfhart's going to have to go to work. Comes up high and out of the zone. That's not an icing, and it is. Good pressure there by the Warriors. Tired line comes off. It's going to be Morgan Pianowski jumping on with Chenier, Newberg, and Pianowski. Pucks along the boards. Morgan pushes it lower. Newberg battling in the corner for it. Joe Pianowski comes in to assist. He's now behind. They're going to call a trip. Warriors going to go on the first power play of the game. Joe looked like he might have tried to trip, and then he got tripped. Either way, Warriors are going on a power play. It's convenient. That line will stay out there. Puck comes to Pianowski, high to Newberg, back to Morgan. Morgan walks the middle, goes cross ice to Pianowski. He's looking across to Newberg, goes high to Morgan. Newberg hits it off a pad, and he'll come right back and grab it. Actually, Morgan's going to jump in and keep it low. Gives it to Chenier. Chenier behind the net, high to Pianowski. Pianowski's going to take the captain slot, give it to Newberg on the other side. Newberg, Pianowski, one-timer. Pad save, pushed outside. Morgan battling for it here. Pianowski comes in. Morgan knocks the stick away. Comes high to Pianowski. Pianowski shot. Another blocker save there. Newberg to Pianowski. Back to Newberg. High to Josh Pianowski. Josh settling everything down. He goes high to Morgan. Morgan back down to Newberg. Newberg's got it on the near side. Circles back around. Goes high to Morgan. Morgan pushing around. Goes across to Pianowski. Pianowski looking down the middle. Oh, Newberg shot. Comes off the goalie, no goal though. Keep hitting it the wrong side, and Deerfield looking to stretch and get something on the short hand. Morgan pushes the guy outside. They keep the puck though. Morgan takes it away in the corner. Sends it to the middle to Newberg. Watch out. Keeps the puck and keeps going forward. Newberg, calm. 41 seconds to go on the power play. Sends it across ice to Pianowski. Pianowski's got it right side. Gives it to Sproul. Sproul back to Newberg. Newberg just off of his stick. Sends it in the middle. Josh. Both of them were there. Joe goes high, and now it's going to come out of the zone. Sproul's going to come back to that one. Leaves it for Newberg. Unintentionally. Comes back to White. White walking down the middle. Leaves it for Chenier. Chenier moving outside. Shot. Pad save. Deerfield kicks outside. That's going to be about the end. Oh, I haven't ran the clock at all. What a stupid person filming here. That's going to be the end of the penalty or power play. Nobody's there. Chenier's got to go in the other direction. He's got White and Baichy with him. Chenier to the middle. Baichy. Oh, just White on the shot. White sends it high to Sproul. Sproul sends it back down low. White sends it further down to Baichy. 4:26. Michael Jaime out there giving pressure now. Baichy in there. Puck comes up. Sproul's going to pinch in. Puck's kept in as Jaime goes to the opposite side for it. Baichy. Low, keeps it low to Jaime. Jaime looking for somebody, leaves it for Baichy. Baichy back to Jaime. Deerfield takes the puck, comes up to Harding. Harding's going to leave it there, but the puck gets by. Coming the other direction, looking for the 2-on-1. Shot, pad save there by Spencer. Puck's in front, Spencer's going to cover. Technical difficulties with the clock today, meaning I'm stupid and can't run it. All right, we got Jaime, Bachi, Merchant. Puck comes off a skate out front, goes to the corner where Bendra's going over there. He's got Harding with him behind the net. Puck is kept in by Deerfield. Going to center, Bachi with the stick lift. Good look. Oh, coming across. Good second save there by Afseth. 2 great saves. Deerfield maintains control, and then Merchant's got it. Dangles around 1, looking to carry it out of the zone. He will. Looking to get it deep. They're going to wave off any icing as Bachi gives the initial pressure. Around the opposite side. Jaime's there for it. He goes down. No call. Merchant pushes the guy down. Bachi sends it high to Harding. Harding looking free. Oh, tipped up. Harding sent one in. It was tipped in front, maybe by Merchant. Popped up there, and the goalie grabbed it. Lauer, Wolfhart, Allman, Morgan, Pianowski. Wolfhart, puck goes all the way around for Deerfield. They're looking to exit the zone. Pianowski will keep it in, though. Deerfield sends it back out to Pianowski. Pianowski battling for it here at center ice. Allman coming back, and Morgan's going to come across and leave it for Allman. Allman's going to send it all the way around, looking for Wolfhart on the near boards. He pinches up, but the Deerfield player knocks it down. Allman and Wolfhart battling in there. Morgan standing behind. Wolfhart's giving all kinds of stick checks in there. Puck finally comes out to the back. Morgan's got it. He's going to reverse. Looks to come forward. Oh, it's knocked down by Wolfhart. Back to the center where Allman has it. He's going to push it forward to Lauer. Lauer with some fancy footwork there as he tries to gain the offensive zone. Takes a little ride there, pushed outside, and Allman comes down and leaves it for Lauer. Lauer looking to bring it forward to Morgan. Morgan has it. Shot. Good action in front of the net, but goalie's able to stop it. All right, Rice and Sproul will jump over on the defensive side. Lauer, Allman, and Wolfhart. Wolfhart pushes it back. Allman has it, gives it to Rice. Rice sends it in. Lauer has it low, sends it in front, comes up the other side. Sproul has it, he's going to send it back down low. Deerfield's there. Wolfhart's going to come over and help out. Allman gloves it down. Pushes it down low, comes to the front of the net and back around to Allman. Allman's walking up the far side, reverses it down low to Lauer. Lauer gets tripped up, no call, comes high to Sproul. Sproul's walking in the middle. Shot, deflection, goes wide. Allman behind to Lauer. Lauer back around to Allman. Allman trying to push it forward. Deerfield has it, but Rice sends it forward and it's going to come out. Got some action for Deerfield going the other direction. Rice coming back on the back check. Good job for him. Guy coming down the middle. Spencer with the glove. Sproul lifts the stick on the opposite side, pushes the guy around, and looking to bring it forward. Dangling around 1. Good save there by Aseth on the last drive. Sproul sends it off of the guy. That's going to knock him down. That slap shot hurt. Sends it to the front. Lauer's got it behind the net, and then he loses it for a second. Got a guy limping still after that little slapper from Sproul. That's not feeling good. Comes across. Deerfield's got it center ice here, looking to bring it back in D and get their injured player off the ice. Lost puck there as Rice goes back for it. He's going to spin around, leave it for Sproul in the near corner. Sproul sends it forward. It's stuck, and he sends it further forward. Schneer gets it, gives it to White. White's out there with Lauer. 31 seconds to go. White shot. A goal! Logan White with a goal. Nice goal there for Logan. Logan caught him on the blocker side, I think. Left side, yeah. Snuck it in there somehow. Same 5 out there. Newberg on the far side leaves it for White. Comes out to Morgan. Morgan and Pianowski are actually out there now. Morgan sends it across to Josh. Josh forward to Chenier. Chenier's going to gain the zone, walk, shot, hits a pad, knocks it down. He still has control of the puck. Back to the middle, comes up and out of the zone, and Morgan's going to go back for it with 8 seconds. Deals with some snow there, and luckily gets out of the zone. White has it, center ice, and that'll be the end of the second period. And we will be doing an ice cut. We'll be back. Warriors go to the break, leading 1-0.
Oh, good.
All right, Warriors rolling out third period here, up 1. It's going to be Chenier, Newberg, Pianowski, Morgan, and Pianowski to start the third period. Now all of them are going to step on the ice and break stick after stick after stick, pounding on the boards for minutes. I don't know. All right, puck goes deep in the Warriors' offensive zone. Joe Pianowski comes back for a give and chase. Chenier. So what's all this talk that we have?
We beat them.
Yeah. Morgan cross ice to Pianowski. Pianowski circling, goes forward to Morgan. Morgan goes around 1, carrying in the offensive zone, pushes it further. Leaves it for Joe Pianowski, dangling through. Stick lift as the goalie reached out for it. Joe keeping it on the blue line, sends it low. Deflected. Morgan and Joe coming through for that one. Deerfield carrying it in. Pianowski almost got a trip there, but the guy maintained his on top of the net. That was close. All right, Chenier wins it back. Sproul tries to send it out, but it comes right back to him. Sends it off another skate, then he flips it high and out. Newberg's going to knock it down and leave it for Joe right here in front of us. Joe carrying the offensive zone. Looks to go through, but it's kicked away. Chenier giving pressure, and he'll take it away and give it to Rice. Rice backwards to Sproul, right in the middle of the ice. Sproul's got to get a stick on it. Rice pushes it away, and Joe has it. He'll send it around to the other side, and Sproul's going to gain the puck there. Looking to carry the puck forward, sends it forward to Newberg. Newberg sends it in the offensive zone, goes to the corner, still battling for it. Puck goes behind the net, and Merchant's fresh on the ice coming in. He battles on the near side there. He's able to keep it in the zone. Still battling, comes out, Sproul kicks it down. Deerfield's going the other direction, Rice coming across, high. Puck is going to come out of the zone, that is offsides. All right, so Bendra and Harding jump on. Merchant, White, Baichy. Merchant giving pressure. Music still going, loving every minute. Harding coming back on D. Nice job keeping the puck outside off of his skates. Pushing it forward, Merchant has it on the near side. Sends out the middle of the Baichy. Cross ice, and Baichy gives the initial pressure. Leaves it behind for Merchant. White's in front, looking for the puck. Oh, just on the wrong side. Needed to be a lefty. He's a righty. Bendra coming back for it. Going to take it behind the net, circling. Puts on the brakes. Good job. Settles it down. Goes forward to Baichy. Baichy pushes it to the boards for White. White sends it backwards. And the Warriors going to reset. White sends it forward. Baichy's got it. Dangling. Puck's going to come up to Harding. Harding chips it forward to Merchant. Merchant leaves it, and Deerfield grabs it. And we're just kicking the puck back and forth to each other now. Bendra behind the net to Harding. Off of his stick, he kicks it forward. Deerfield pinches. Shot high and wide. Allman's fresh on the ice. He'll turn and send it out of the defensive zone. Puck to the middle. Deerfield gains possession. Oh, they're going to say offsides. Nobody wants it. Bender comes forward for it. Harding's got it. He kicks it out of the zone, gives it to Lauer. Lauer, puck's lost there, kicking around. Deerfield comes away with it. Morgan's fresh on the ice. He's going to send it back up the boards to Jaime, who leaves it for Lauer. Lauer's looking to go the other direction. Knocked away from him, but Jaime brings it in the zone. Brings it to the middle, gives it back to Allman. Allman backwards to Lauer. Lauer, tried to get on a stick. Pianowski battling for it, comes back to Lauer. Lauer's going to go cross ice to Morgan. Morgan walking in, looking for the shot. Shot, goal, bar down. Nice shot by Jacob Morgan. Right over to the goalie's right shoulder and straight into the back of the net. Puck back to Allman, leaves it for Pianowski. Pianowski deflected, but Morgan takes it behind the net, leaves it behind the net for Pianowski. Josh has it, goes center ice, off the Allman stick to the far side. Allman giving pressure, they go D to D. And looking to move the puck up ice now. Pianowski coming back for it, sent in deep, but Morgan's going to the opposite side for it. Reverses it to Pianowski, he deflects it. And Jaime's out there for it. Puck comes to the middle. Morgan chips at it. Goes high. They leave it to the middle. Jaime pushing forward. Shot in front. Good little save there by Afseth. And Pianowski's going to clear it from the defensive zone. Brings it all the way down. Lauer has it. Looking for somebody up front. Trying to get it on his stick there again. Lauer puts on the brakes. And Deerfield takes it away. Deerfield going the other direction. Sproul's out there fresh on the ice. Pushes the guy off the puck, and Pianowski will take the puck now. Josh has it, looking to bring it forward. Chips it in and wide, and that's going to be icing. Josh is catching a little grief from the bench over that one. All right, Chenier, Pianowski, Newberg, Sproul, and Rice. Puck comes back to Rice. Sends it off the boards, but that's not going to get to Newberg. He does a little stick lift, and it does get past the defender. Pianowski giving pressure. Puck comes up and out. They're going to say no icing, saying that Sproul could have got a stick on it. They don't know how slow he is. Rice has it on the other side. Chips it out. Off the glove. Pianowski looking for it. Comes to the other side. That's going to be offside, so the Warriors are going to have to leave it there. And Deerfield comes back with it going the other direction. Rice jumping out at it. Spencer with a little save. Pushes it to the corner. Rice battling for it. Opposite side. Has it going forward now. Activated. Rather than bring the big body into the zone. Brings it down low. Using his shoulder. Trying to get in front. Loses control of it and goes to the near corner. He's just going to keep skating around. And he gives it right back, and he gets it right back. Now he's just going to dump it in. Let the offensive players do the work this time. Newberg, Pianowski. Puck comes up high to Sproul, gets past him. Harding jumps on the ice for Rice. Harding sends it forward and into the offensive zone. Deerfield going D to D. Newberg, good stop there. Pianowski comes in. They're going to call a hook on Newberg. I didn't let you see any of that. Warriors going to go on the kill. Newberg's going to go to the box for a hook. Sorry about the camera there. We'll send out Allman and Baitchie with Pianowski and Morgan. Allman battling for the face-off. Puck comes out to Deerfield. They've got it at their D. Morgan has it. He'll send it out of the zone, and Deerfield will have to reset. Allman, the initial attacker. He circles out, and Bache comes in. Allman circles right back in. Bache giving pressure at the blue line there. Giving more pressure. Puck comes back to Pianowski. He's going to launch it out of there again. Bache will be the first one in this time. Got a guy falling down behind us over here. Allman and Bache giving pressure. That's Bache attacking there. Pianowski knocks it away, and he'll send it back out of the zone. Warriors effectively burn off a minute. Jaime jumps over with Wolfhart. He gives the initial attack. Now Wolfhart comes in. Deerfield looking to gain the zone, trying to get around everybody. Gonna leave it behind. Comes down low, back up high, cross ice to D, and out of the zone off of his skates. Deerfield chips it in. Spencer pushes that off to the side. Jaime's going to battle for it. Puck goes high and around. Wolfhart battling for it, trying to get to it. Loses his stick. Morgan has it, and then Jaime has it. Jaime sends it off. Morgan's activated. He wants a shorty. He's going to circle around. Chips it all the way across to Wolfhart. Wolfhart coming in. Shot. Save. Nice work there by Wolfhart and Morgan. All right, it's going to be a White, Merchant, Sproul, and Rice. Puck comes back to Rice. Centers. Sends it off of a stick, and Deerfield comes away with it going the other direction. Off of a stick there. White comes back for it. He's going to send it out. Oh, Nuremberg was coming out of the box and just missed him. It's going to be an icing call. Bendra and Harding jump over the boards. They'll join Lauer, White, and Merchant. White wins it back. Harding throws it up the middle. Lauer gets a stick on it, but it goes past him to the Deerfield D. Merchant and Lauer both down there. Lauer stays. Puck comes all the way out. It's going to be kicked aside by Spencer. Harding battling for it down there. Kicks it to White. White up the boards to Lauer. Lauer's going to take it backwards. Leave it for Bendra. Bendra behind the net. Harding going for it. They try to send out the middle. There's a guy there. And now Bendra's going to attack. Got a stick on it. Push it aside. Good job by him. Oh, and Logan just caught one in the wrong section. That's going to be a limp all the way back to the bench. Shot, glove. Good job by Spencer to glove that one so Logan could get to the bench. He's laboring just a little bit. All right, let's see what we got here. We got Schneer, Newberg, Pianowski, and Morgan. Shot, glove save. Deerfield wins the puck. Puck goes behind the net. Morgan there, kicks it over to Pianowski. Pianowski forward to Pianowski. He's going to carry it all the way into the offensive zone. Puck comes off of his stick. Oh! Schneer sends one on net. Hits the top of the crossbar and goes up into the netting. Schneer centering it. Deerfield takes it away. They send it forward. They're going the other direction. Puck is lost by them, and Pianowski has it. He sends it out of the defensive zone and forward. Puck is right back here on the near side. Pianowski steals it back and gives it to Chenier, right up to Joe Pianowski. Puck is still in the zone as Chenier keeps it in here on the near side. Battling, Joe and Michael in there. Puck pops it out to Josh. He goes through a couple. Puck comes out to the side. Josh wants it. He'll take it. Sends it behind the net. They flip it out. Chenier's back on defense. Covering for Josh. Good job by Michael. He's going to send it behind the net to Morgan. Morgan looking to bring it forward. Gives it to Allman at center ice here. Allman carrying in. Looking to cross pattern. Shot. Pad save. Good shot there by Max. As Deerfield goes the other direction. Chenier deciding which way to go and decides to go with it up the right side. Goes around the guy, bring it to the middle, wrap around in front. Newberg, shot, cover. Good wrap around there by Chenier. Good shot by Newberg. All right, it's going to be Wolfhard, Baichy, and Allman with Rice and Sproul. Puck goes to the corner. Deerfield sends it all the way around. Looking to exit. Sproul can't keep the puck in. So it's going to go the other direction as Rice goes back for it. He puts on the brakes. Deerfield gains control of the puck. Guy goes to the corner. Guy's up the middle. Rice battling. Now behind the net as Sproul comes away with it. Looking to carry it forward. Puts on the brakes around one. Sends it forward to Baichy. Baichy leaves it for Sproul, but he skates right past it. Sproul deep as Baichy has to come back, and then Wolfhart's playing defense. Rice will come back and grab that one. He's going to go off the back of the goal, give it to Sproul. Sproul's going to go off the boards, out of the zone, as Deerfield gains control. They wait for their player to tag up and give it right back to Rice. Rice dangles around one, and now they're going back into the Warriors' defensive zone. Looking to shoot. Glove save. Bender and Harding jump over the boards. Wolfhard was tied up on the faceoff there. Puck does finally reach Allman. Comes back to Bender. He's activated, bringing up the middle of the ice. Let's go. Get a shot on net, kid. Puts on the brakes, sends it high to Wolfhard. Wolfhard sends it back down low. Wolfhard and Bender are going to switch out. Baichy battles for it behind the net. Allman battling. Comes to the far side as they exit the zone. Wolfhard tips it up into the air. It's going to be knocked down and sent back to Harding. He chips it back in, and Wolfhard will be the first one given pressure. Puck comes to the center of the ice. Wolfhard with a good little stick there. Comes with a shot high, wide. Lauer's there, pushes it out of the defensive zone. Merchant trying to give it. Yeah, they're going to have to tag up. Bender and Harding are going to go back and grab this. Bender is the first one there. He's going to carry it forward. Takes it to the near side here to Merchant. Merchant. Dangling through. That's going to be covered up by the goalie. I guess we're going to have a timeout. Hey, we don't have to drive that far. What do we care? right, they're going to roll out Merchant, Jaime, and Lauer. Lauer's talking to the officials saying, just exactly how tall are you? All right. There we go. Morgan and Pianowski behind him. Jaime wins it. It goes to the corner. He's going to gain the puck, sends it to the middle to Lauer. Lauer battling in the far corner now. Good hit by Merchant. And Jaime comes through trying to steal the puck. Deerfield comes away with it. They're going to pull the goalie. Spencer with the save. Going all out. All right, it's going to be Newberg, Schneer, Pianowski, Morgan and Pianowski. I think what we want to see here is a win back and Newberg sprinting up the middle of the ice. Puck's one forward. Morgan does kick it forward. Deerfield keeps it in. Morgan sends around to this side. Pianowski battling for it there. 3 against 1. Deerfield has it in the corner. Taken away by Josh Pianowski. He's tripped up and down. Trying to get it to the center. Chenier kicking it through his feet. Morgan's down there knocking it around as well. Morgan puts a little hit on a guy and sends it up high. Deerfield's D grabs it. Nope, they miss it. And Joe Pianowski's giving pressure. That puck's going to go high. Josh kicks it forward. Joe trying to gain possession. Him and Newberg circling around. Puck shot wide. Morgan comes back for it. Chips it forward to Joe. Joe takes a little ride here along the boards. Keeps pushing the puck. And then fake flipped it out. Now he's going to flip it out. That's over the head of the defender there. He thought he was as tall as the official. Deerfield bringing it back in. Leaving it. Pianowski's on the backside. Shot high into the netting. Warriors going to send out Lauer, Jaime, Merchant, Harding, and Bendra. Battling the 6-on-5 here. Jaime pushing forward. Harding giving pressure in the corner. Puck does come loose. Jaime coming in battling for it. Harding still over there. Puck does get to Deerfield finally. Harding still knocking it around. Good work there by Jaime and Harding, both kicking it around in the corner. Puck comes to the center. Harding knocks it out of there. Now they're looking for a shot. Side of the net. No good. Has to go in the front part of the net. 19 seconds. Deerfield sends it down low. Tipped up. Spencer grabs it. Good job. Another great save by Spencer. Look at ours real quick. I just want to see what the shots say. Oh, okay. Puck comes to the middle. Harding knocks it out. It goes off of a stick. Oh, it's going to be wide. It is not icing, though. It came off of a Deerfield stick. 4, 3, 2, 1. And Spencer Asseth is going to come away with a shutout win. He should be happy with that one. A lot of great saves for Spencer. I got him down for 28 saves. I think that's pretty darn close.